Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm iCeezyHD, and this is Season 2 of MineLeak. Now I know that some other players have posted their gameplay just before I did. That's just because I had a little, some problems with setting up the server. Well, setting it up was fine, it's just, making sure it's right and everything like that. It was just really difficult. Do I have any slime balls? I don't. See, what happened, I'll explain this real quick. What happened was the server was lagging a bit for some unknown reason. I guess it was with the server hosting company, but it was lagging, causing people to connect and disconnect and leave a ghost player themselves. Now what the ghost player does is it's just a complete replica of yourself. It's just or duplicate of yourself, and the game still thinks that you're in the game, but you already left, so it leaves that player that should be you, but it's really a ghost. And you can kill him, you can hit him, you can hurt him, and then also duplicate your stuff. Which we have a chest over here. If you die, then there's the stuff. I guess they took half of it and split it in here. So yeah, this is the clone chest. I guess it's gonna eventually get thrown away because it's mostly cheaty. But yeah, that was happening, and what it would do is it would leave the player online, and mobs would go over here. Creepers especially, and they'd blow up right next to them, and that is what happened to me. I guess some player was standing over here somewhere. It was probably me, actually. I'm not really sure, because I was away, I was sleeping, and then I heard about it. But I guess I was ghosting over here. I wasn't even on the server, but the clone was, and a creeper came and blew up my chest, and I guess it despawned and everything. Luckily they got my horse back. This is Lassie. I did have like 2 name tags, but that was also inside my chest, so it got destroyed. Yeah, that's Lassie. Let me get out. Can't get out. The heck out of here. Okay. And I just went mining for a good while. I'd say about an hour and a half. I just went to go sort of get my stuff back. Most of the important stuff. The other stuff was just cobble and everything like that. Stuff I didn't really need. Let me just sort this out again. Collect this stuff. Well, that would have been easier. Just do this. I am the only one online currently. The reset actually happened maybe about 2 or 3 days ago. But yeah, like I said, I had to get everything situated on day 1. People were playing. I was playing also, but still making some adjustments and stuff like that. Put this stuff in here. And I've already found where I'm going to make my base at. I'm going to get this so I can continue to smell after I'm gone. So I want to, like I was doing last season, I was basing my base, or making my base around a witch hut. And like I said, I want to find a custom seed that is close to mostly a lot of biomes. We have quite a bit of biomes over here, actually. We're in the plains. There's a swamp over there. Over there. It continues on over there, and Mesa is about 600 blocks in that direction, I'd say. Food. I don't have cooked food. There is an Extreme Hills, medium or whatever it is, plus over there. There's a Taiga Extreme Hills. I'm not really sure which one it is. Somewhere around here, we also have a forest and some other stuff, and someone is building over there. Let me see if I can show you guys before it gets dark out here. Light up this place. Especially in here. Somebody is building over there. You can't really see it. There we go. He said he's going to build all along the path. We actually have 2 new players. Now, I wanted to get some players before I reset the server. But after the reset was fine too. But I got a person named Johnson T. He's on the server. I don't think he's played yet, or I haven't seen him play. Because I think he is. I'm not really sure what time zone he is, or if he lives in the same time zone as close to anybody on here. Is that supposed to be there? And we also have an old player that used to play way back, probably about a year ago, a little over a year ago. His name is Game of the Day Away. His name is Justin, and he came back from. He was on the server before it became inactive last year, and he asked to join, so you know, I went ahead and invited him, or accepted him. Old players always welcome onto the server. So that's good. Let me sleep. Now, like I was saying about the custom seed, I wanted it where there were a good amount of biomes in a good amount of area. Now, I went over there to the swamp, like I said last season. I was working on getting a swamp biome, or working on getting a witch hut as my base, and not only was this a good seed just because, actually I'm going to, not only was this a good seed just because, or because of the biomes, how they were laid out and everything like that, but also because I found a witch hut, and I'll go over there and show you guys almost what my plan is to build this season. And I also do have a plan to build, I told everybody, or most of the people, that they should have a spawn house. You know, make your house around spawn, like a little beginner base. Now I kind of set mine up in creative, how I want to set mine up. I want it to come over this water. I'm going to have cobblestone walls coming from the wood, that's, you know, the platform. It's going to come around here, up there, and it's going to go up here. Let me actually come up here. And I sort of want to build almost like a lighthouse shape coming up here. And it's going to use, it's going to be, I'm going to, you know, take this out of here, this part of the dirt. I'm going to make it so there is a slime block launcher. I'm not really sure what that's called, but it launches you up into it, and it's sort of like a leveled lighthouse. A lighthouse with levels in it. So that's going to be pretty cool. So we need a lot of resources, as you can see, because I am sort of out. I had no cobblestone, except for what's in my inventory, of course. Okay, let me go ahead and head over there. It's actually not too far. I'll explain some of the biomes as I go over here. I haven't found... What's the biome that I haven't found? I think we found every biome except for a mushroom. Mushroom biome. I don't know where one's at. Like I said, I was looking for a seed. The only person that knows what the seed looks like is myself, but another portal. I didn't see that there before. But yeah, I'm the only person that knows what the biome looks like, what the seed looks like, and everything like that. And that's only because I had to look for a custom seed, and it's I don't have it on hand, like I don't have it written down or anything like that. Only when I was looking for the world and using the world, like generating it and everything like that. So right now I don't know the seed. Nobody knows the seed. I used to know what the world looked like, but I kind of forgot now. So yeah, I did want to keep the seed sort of a secret, even to myself, or even from myself, just because it you can use it to find slime chunks. You can use it to find biomes that should really only be found in vanilla. Oh, nope, don't hit him. Oh, I managed to still make it out. I was going to use a world border, like I said before, but we came to the... Oh, my boat broke. We came to the conclusion that we aren't, or that we weren't going to use the idea of... I thought I only had one. We weren't going to use the idea that Minecraft was using, just because it's unoriginal for us to use it also. So we're still open to ideas, even though it is late into the... It's sort of too late. We should have thought about this more when we were talking about Season 2 instead of actually being in Season 2. As you can see, there is one of the witch huts. Oh, I sort of gave it away just by that sentence. But yeah, here's a witch hut. Let me head over here so I can leap. Oh, and another thing. This episode should be in 720p 60 FPS. 720p 60. So it'll be nice and smooth. You'll see it as I do, which is awesome. Instead of sort of the weird 30 FPS stuff. Now I usually record in 60 or in 30 FPS, but I am recording 60 in 60 from now on. So yeah. As you can see, here is one of the witch huts. It says claimed by death, and we come over here. Yep, it's not too far away from spawn. It's still a good distance. Now there are more. There are a few more. Let me eat. I believe there's one over here. Come over here, see if I can see it. Yep, there's one off in the distance over there. There is one over there. If you can see it over there, if I can see it in the corner, the top left corner over there. That's 3, and there is one final one. And this is a quad witch hut seed, which is awesome. And the world download for season 1 is up for download. I set it to the MineLeak players only, but I wouldn't mind giving a link to anybody that wants it. And the fourth and final witch hut should be over here. I think I've seen it. Come over here. And where is it? It should be over here. Is that it? I can't find it. It's over here, believe me. One. Okay, oh, I lost it. One over there. One over there. One over here. I believe so. Yeah. One there. One there. I know there's one over there. Where's the last one? The last one should be over here. I believe they were almost all sort of like even to each other. The same distance apart from each other, I believe so. There it is. Found it. I knew it was around here. Wasn't going crazy. So let's head over here. There is the fourth and final witch hut. Now obviously, you guys know what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to do the same thing I was going to do the last season, is build my base around a witch hut. Now it's going to take a lot of digging, or at least a lot of water placing and a lot of caving, just because digging is way too much, but luckily this is mostly around water. So I might just place water up on the hills and go caving, extreme caving. I just might even do a sort of like not a live stream, what am I talking about? A speed time lapse. There we go. I couldn't think of it. I was going to say speed run. Do a time lapse of caving and everything like that if people are interested. But I think the middle is somewhere over here. I keep thinking I have depth starter when I really don't. So the middle is somewhere around where that squid is. And I'm going to make my base around here in this general area of water. Now I can't believe I actually found 4, and it's going to take some time to actually make a witch farm out of all of them. I'm sure I'll just do one of them for the moment, work on one and have that, and then sort of once I get enough resources, supplies and everything like that for a beacon and everything, I'm going to work on the rest. I don't really know anybody else's plans for this season. So I think Bambino, he was actually living in the Nether. His base was in the Nether in season 1. He's actually going to live in the Nether again, I think. I think he said he was. That's just about everybody that I can think of that I actually know the plans of what they're doing. But yeah, their channels are in the description if you guys would be interested in checking them out. I think Bambino is probably the only one that has posted an episode as of yet. Just because it takes time to get everything, get your supplies ready. I would have recorded earlier, but I actually wanted to get enough supplies for a diamond sword and have enough supplies just to be able to craft things and everything like that. So I'm obviously going to have to do some more mining and enchanting because I have no cobblestone, and I'm going to have to work on that. Head through here. Should really get a boat or depth starter boots. Head through here. I wonder if anybody has gotten a looting sword yet. I don't think they have. Just for the food and everything over there. Just in time, it's about to be dark. I think one of my friends actually had a horse, but whenever my stuff blew up, I guess it kind of escaped. Mike Kitchop, one of the other players in the server, managed to get my horse, but probably not the other one. He probably just thought it was a stray horse, because it didn't have any horse armor on it. It did have a saddle, but I'm not sure if saddles can blow up on a horse or get destroyed from explosions. This right here was just a temporary notification board, sort of like what we had last season. Bogan said don't start building shops until I plot out spawn town, and MineLeak Season 2, make it as good as Season 1, build a good bit away from spawn due to then another hub, please. The reason why I said that was because you don't want people's portals linking up to each other, and you want to make your tunnel. I do want to have the tunnel idea again. I did like people's tunnels. Oblivious was building a really nice tunnel last season. Too bad he never really got around to finishing it. So let me just light this up. So the cobblestone blocks that you see is where the spawn path is going to go. So we have it looped around starting from spawn, and that's sort of like a fork in the road. It's going to go right here, go down, around there, swoop down. I'm not sure if we're going to even that out or keep it as it is, just because this is sort of like on a hill. Come up, it's going to go through here. Ooh, out of torches. Come through here. Sort of reminds me of a train over there. Looks really nice. It's gonna come around here. Maybe, hopefully I can dodge some of these mobs. It's gonna meet up around over there somewhere, I believe. Come through here. Still following the cobblestone. Possibly branch out into other areas, like over here or over there. Still following the cobblestone path. Come through here. Maybe even go through, make a tunnel, I'm not really sure. Go around these trees and meet up back around spawn at the beginning. Oh, stay away from them. This is Pug's little house that he set up so far. Pretty nice. Sort of reminds me of a tent. Yeah. And these are our farm animals. When the explosion happened, I think it blew up some of the gates, so some of them got out, which was sad, but we managed to get some of them back, and I have to breed some of them again. Gotta keep them fresh. I'm gonna breed the cows for sure, because we need some food. And mutton doesn't replenish your health or your food bar as much as steak does. Nobody has built any automatic farms yet. It's mostly just been stuff by hand, which is good. Oh, let me put this back in here, in that chest, and get these final pieces of wheat. Here we go. And pick up some of my stuff. Now, this is really all I'm going to do for this first episode. Just wanted to give a little explanation of what's happening with Season 1, or I'm sorry, Season 2, and the progress we've gotten. And get some of my stuff that's in here as well as food. And organize this. Put this stuff in here. Gonna have to make an auto smelter at some point. And that is that. And an enchanting table. I think I enchanted something at the beginning. I might put it at the beginning or the end of this episode. But I got an efficiency 4 pickaxe. I was trying to get fortune, but I didn't have enough lapis to enchant something else. I only had 3 lapis. I actually had to borrow some from Bolgan because, you know, all my stuff got blown up. He has quite a bit of stuff already, some good supplies. Oh, I forgot to mention, he's the one that's building the awesome path that we have here. This is Podzol, if you guys didn't recognize it. Is it Podzol? No, it's Core Start. My bad, not Podzol, Core Start. I forgot how to craft that. I think it's like 4 dirt or something like that. I don't even know how to craft coarse dirt. or even if you can, I have no idea. But yeah, this is the awesome path he's building. It's going to go all the way around spawn, and it's going to branch off into stores, shops, bases, houses, whatever really. And yeah, this is episode 1 of season 2 of MineLeak. I don't even know if I said that at the beginning of this video. I don't remember. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it and are looking forward to the rest of season 2 just as much as I am. And I believe Mike and another member of MineLeak, Mammer, which is also one of Bambino's friends, we are going to do a series, another series called Underground 2. It's the map Underground 2. So we're going to play it and complete the challenges and stuff like that, so hopefully you guys will stay tuned for that. Also, I want to sort of stay on a schedule, even though I'm sort of all over the place with my videos. I do not have a set day of recording or uploading. It's just within a few days, maybe 2 days a week, I might post something up, but hopefully in the future I can also get a schedule going just to keep my videos constant and for you guys to look forward to something. So I thank you guys for watching, and iCeezyHD, kill this guy, peace.